Hi, I'm Beth. Today we're going to learn how to make labels to go in your exhibit cases. These are the supplies you're going to need. I've printed out the labels that I want. I've got pieces of white mat board. I've got adhesive to attach them, to attach the labels to the mat board. You can either use a spray adhesive or a double-sided adhesive. Then you're going to want a cutting mat, a T-square, and a box cutter, or a good strong paper cutter. So the first thing we're going to do is attach our labels to the mat board to make them nice and stiff. I'll do one with the spray adhesive. I strongly recommend having gloves when you do this because it makes a mess and gets all over. Turn away from your mat, spray the back of it, stick it onto your mat. Now you'll notice I didn't measure to get that straight, and I left the blank part hanging off the end because I'm going to cut it all out later. I don't care how crooked it is on this. And while that's setting, I'll mount one of the others with the double-sided adhesive. Actually, I'll do the larger header. Instructions for this product are you peel off one side, stick it down to the label, and then peel off the second side. Mount it onto our mat board. If you have a laminated sign for a hands-on area or something that you want to mount, go ahead and laminate it first and then mount it using either your spray or your double adhesive. And go ahead and just treat it like you would any other label after you've already laminated it. So now I've got some labels stuck onto my mat board. Take it over to my cutting, and this is where a T-square is your best friend. I'm going to line this up with the edge of the paper, not the mat, because remember I didn't measure the paper, and I could measure each one of these to the inch to get nice even borders, but see how there's a little line on the ruler here? If I line that up with the bottom of the text and cut over here, I'll know it's exactly the same every time. Remember, never put your thumb out here. You don't want to cut your thumb off. And after my first cut, I've got a good straight cut to follow for the other sides. And see, I'm going to line up that line on the ruler now with the top of the text. And with the edge of the text. And there I have the title for the exhibit case. Now if I want to make this stand up, pause there for a minute. Go ahead.
If I want to make
this stand up in the case, a couple of ways I can do it are to cut out a couple little squares of mat board, and I could bend them, stick them onto the back. I'd recommend using something stronger than glue stick, but we'll use that for now. Stick that on. And if I don't like the angle it's at, I can move this further up and it lays flatter. Or of course I can bend this down a little more and adjust the angle so that it's easier for visitors to read.